Hello there, YouTube. It's your boy Josh Ox,
It's your boy Tay.
and this is another episode of Sports Talk Tay and Josh, and we're going to discuss Hawkeye episode 3. So just give you a warning, we may potentially discuss spoilers. We try not to go too in depth with spoilers like a play-by-play, but we just talk
Yeah,
about certain points of the episode that we like, or for further discussion. And also
yeah.
make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and let's get this started. All right. So Tay, you want to go first? So what was your first reaction to episode 3?
This one, I kind of like this one because of the origin story of the character, the new character that's going to be introduced for
Mhm.
MCU in general, just the MCU in general, but not just Hawkeye, but the MCU. If you didn't know, I don't know if Josh was going to say it too, but I'm gonna let the cat out the bag, whatever.
Go ahead,
Um,
man. Just go ahead.
episode three introduced the most famous, one of the most famous I guess heroes that you could think of. She's a superhero in my opinion, but Echo. She's
Echo, yeah.
technically the
She's a
villain for,
hero, anti-hero, but
yeah.
want to be a hero, but not really a hero. I get what you're trying to say. I'm joking.
Yeah. She's officially introduced. She was somewhat spoiled into episode two as far as like the ending, but now we actually see her actual origin story.
Mhm.
In episode three, like her background story. Of course, everybody know that she was adopted by the guy we think is going to be the villain for this season, Kingpin. That
Mhm.
was his adopted.
Technically, he was Kingpin wasn't that when if you go
Yes,
back to the
yeah, he's
origin
the
story
uncle.
when she was
Yes,
doing the karate, she was doing the
yes,
karate. He's the one that was Kingpin, by the way. I
yes,
don't know if not trying to do these. That is a spoiler. If you haven't watched, it, I do apologize, but that just it's
yeah.
sort of obvious that
And
Kingpin is going to be the
yeah,
villain.
the cufflinks, the
Mhm.
laugh at the end,
Mhm.
everything just went
Mhm.
straight to Kingpin. Like it's just
Mhm.
everything.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm just happy that they went with Echo with this one because she actually does fit with the whole Hawkeye
Mhm.
storyline because of Fisk, and I think this is more giving me more confirmed, like more knowledge of the confirmed that I
Mhm.
think Daredevil might show up. Like
Okay. Okay.
I'm starting to think he's going to probably pop up.
Mhm.
Um, anything else from episode three really? Episode three, I like how they did the motion for the fighting sequence. I think that I like that one camera shot that they did with the sequence of the action scene when they was fighting the tracksuit mafia, especially vehicle. Like it was like that
Mhm.
whole thing was like crazy. You could tell it was like shot in one shot type of thing, or
Yeah, it
they
was shot.
did like two
So
shots.
the style
Yeah,
it's called one shot. It's a one shot.
yeah,
So actually, yeah. So my first impression was a lot of stuff you already mentioned.
yeah,
That it was a good origin story for Echo, and it also explained why Echo is mad at Ronan because he
yes,
killed her father and she
yeah,
wanted revenge. So that sort of gave the backstory why she's so like putting so much emphasis in searching for Ronan.
yeah,
So if you ever get it, that's the only reason. And also, I like another thing I like about this scene, episode 3. This probably I like this one more than episode 1 and 2. Just my
yeah. That's what
opinion. I
I'm saying.
like
Yeah,
that more than
yeah,
because it gave more. It had a good combination of action and comedy. So if y'all
hmm
don't remember, especially you already like the scene that you already mentioned, stole my thunder a little bit, but the one shot scene in a car chase, and
yeah,
also the tricks they was doing with the arrows, that was actually a good take. The comedy special would be like when his hearing aid went out, and he was like,
yeah,
the subtle comedy in there. If you notice it, it was a little bit comedic at one point, especially when they was repeating each other,
yeah.
stuff like
In the
that. Yeah.
subway, yeah, in the subway. Yeah,
Also, a good component of it. They did have a little emotional touch, especially
mhm,
when when Hawkeye was trying to talk to his family
yeah,
and he couldn't hear, and they wanted him for Christmas. You saw the life. This dude just want to go home and spend
yeah.
and go on his movie marathon with his kids. Probably listen to Mariah Carey Christmas album with his kids.
Yeah, that was supposed to be movie night. They supposed to watch all the Christmas movies,
Yeah,
at the
and
crib.
they also making it clear as day that Echo is working for Kingpin. Like it's like
Yes,
clear as day. It's like clear
yes,
as day. The tracksuit mafia,
yeah,
as you want to say.
yeah. The tracksuit mafia, like I said, her being by her doing the karate class, and he taking her home or picking her up. the laugh, everything is just leaning towards Kingpin. Like
Yeah, Kingpin.
everything. Like
And I think
all
your
of it.
prediction might be true. They might introduce Daredevil somewhere in here,
Yeah.
or at
I
least
mean,
mention his name at the bare minimum.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like at
At the
least his
bare minimum.
name, or
Like,
at
bro, they
least
might
have
put a
him be
Loki
the
on us.
lawyer.
They
Yeah,
might put
that's
a
what I'm
Loki
saying.
on us, bro. Remember what they did in Loki? We didn't expect Kang the Conqueror to be shown, and they did
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
I thought they were just going to show like a statue or mention Kang the Conqueror, but nope.
Nah, he was
They
in it.
went all.
Even though
Man,
he's
they
a
probably would have
variant.
kept this. Yeah,
Yeah.
they would have
Yeah.
kept probably kept that a secret. Marvel might pull some move like that, pull a move like that. So what would you
Especially
say
when they
your
try to go.
prediction? What would you say the prediction for the rest? Like, let's say going from up to episode 3 and 4. What you think?
Um, like I said, I think from our previous one, obviously, I
Mhm.
think this probably going to be a lead off for Clint to be officially done as being Hawkeye. I don't think he's going to necessarily be. I don't think he's going to necessarily die or anything like that. I think it's just going to be a pass of the torch.
I
As
actually
far as
agree with you on
yeah,
that
and I
one.
think as far as Kate Bishop, that's going to take over for Hawkeye. I
Mhm.
think this is going to be the new relationship between her and Yolanda. Is that how I say her name from Black Widow? The new
Mhm.
Black Widow. I think that's going to be the start of that friendship or that whole little dynamic of those
Oh,
two going to
okay.
be facing off. With that, and I think that's it. Like I said, I think that most of the big reveals already didn't happen within the first
Yeah,
three
I think
episodes.
my prediction,
Like,
I think just off leading up to episode 3, they probably next move, they probably gonna go out the Kingpin. That's my gut is telling me. They're gonna
mm,
figure out a way. Because Ronan mentioned, I mean, not Ronan, Hawkeye mentioned that he was trying to describe like the criminal
mm,
organization of him. He said it had to be somebody above him, and he was
yeah,
referring to Kingpin. So my next step is they probably gonna have to go out the Kingpin. That's when a possible Kingpin may be revealed,
yeah,
possibly. And I actually think you might be on to something. They might introduce Daredevil. It's
yeah.
possible. That
Because
won't
he been
shock me.
trying to
That's
take
that's
down.
my big reveal. That's my big
Yeah,
reveal.
because he been trying to take down Fisk for a minute. Like it's been a while since like what
Hmm.
Daredevil season two.
Hmm.
He's been trying to take down Fisk. So it's like
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised if Daredevil was introduced in the MCU part, not just Marvel. He's already been introduced in Marvel. I'm talking about the MCU version of Daredevil.
Hmm.
Is still going to be the guy that's still trying to take down with Wilson Fisk. Like he's
Hmm.
still trying to take him down. I was hoping that it was somehow, some way, Spider Man was going to get tied into this, but the way it looked like from the MCU standpoint, that ain't going to
Well,
happen.
they might somewhat introduce because Kingpin might be a future villain and future Spider-Man,
I
stuff
mean,
like that. I'm just throwing
yeah,
things out there. I'm not sure if it's true, but the evidence presented right now, I would say not right now with the evidence. They could
yeah,
hide it. So
yeah. I
yeah.
mean, I mean, they already kind of like giving out hints for Fantastic Four and stuff like that, but um,
You think they
I
reveal
mean,
Fantastic Four? That actually would be a good sort of.
I think that would be
I
more
would I wouldn't have saw
Spider-Man.
that one coming if they did that.
Yeah, but I think that would be more
Spider-Man
Spider-Man.
make more sense with
Yeah,
Kingpin. Spider-Man or Daredevil will make more
yeah,
sense in my
that's
opinion.
what I'm saying.
In my
Yeah,
opinion, yeah.
and then Echo, because she's getting her own series, I think this is going to be the start up for her storyline as far as like
Mm-hmm.
her becoming the hero that we know about in the comics. Like she'll be that person. Maybe she might find out something about Fisk with her father or something like that to make her not trust him anymore, and she becomes a hero. Um, yeah, well, yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot. I think it's gonna be a lot of storytelling in these next like 3 episodes that's left.
Mm-hmm.
So it's only 6, so they got to cram up a
Mm-hmm.
lot. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So yeah, we only have what 3 more episodes.
yep,
So
3 more
I
like 30
think
minutes.
I think we're leaning towards introducing smaller characters to the new Avengers, the young
Yes,
Avengers. So
yeah,
that's what Kate Bishop, she transitioned. Hawkeye. What I mean. Old to
yeah,
new to the new generation. That's what I think the miniseries are leading up to. All of them going
yeah,
to somewhat introduce that. That's my gut is telling me what they're doing.
yeah. Because like I said, if Yolanda, um, Yolanda, if she's going to be the new Black Widow, and technically she's in the new Avengers, but she's also Thunderbolts. I'm waiting to see which version of her is it going to be per se, because
Hmm.
technically we saw at the end of Black Widow she's getting recruited by Val. So once she got recruited by her, that's usually a sign that it's going to be the Thunderbolts. But she's also new Avengers, so I wonder if this going to be the start of their like their relationship, like that. How maybe it might be a thing where she might try to go after Clint, and she find out something about what happened
Hmm.
to the original Black Widow with Natasha, and then she'll turn. Who knows? Like it's a lot. It's a lot of possibilities. It really is with this show.
Okay, okay. All right. I think that's a good start. I think we had a good discussion. So also make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and also we have other content on Marvel. We have Loki, One Division,
Yep.
and we also have episode one and two. So you can also watch that review too as well. And
Yep.
just make sure you follow us. Make sure you become part of notification gang and just join our podcast. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it.
All right.
Just
Peace and hair.